Both squads fired up for this one tonight. Hi, welcome back to EA Sports for this hot competitive season showdown. It's about to go down. The Golden Knights win the draw and they'll start on the attack. Vegas on the attack. Shot, and there's a blocker stop by Montembeault. Oh, catches him in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in...
Oh, he stopped it. That was insane.
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one.
Denies him on the slapper. Handles the puck at the point. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Broken up in the neutral zone by Jiricek. And he takes the pass. Dishes it off. Locks it down in front. Puck scooped up by Crevier. Vegas looks to break out in their own end. Passes it over. And that's off a stick. Shuts him down. The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. Blistering shot! Long jam in front, that's broken up. Denied by Miller.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
The Golden Knights gain control of it. Vegas brings the puck in from center and makes the routine save. Lachance has got the puck in his own zone. And he slides it quickly to Borgen. Here they are on the attack. Shot! And there's the save. Vegas looks to move the puck from their own end. Gains the zone through center. Sends it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just outbattle and outwill his opponent to find the puck.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The game is still scoreless. And now it's grabbed by Radish. Oh, look at this. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Toropchenko's crossed the line and gained the zone. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Sanderson. The Lightning have possession along the boards. And he dodges the poke check there. That's gloved by Miller. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. More than half the frame has been played here. Still scoreless in this one. The Golden Knights win the defensive zone faceoff. Slides the puck over to McInnes. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Takes a shot. Can't connect on the shot. Scooped up along the wall by Sasson. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Here's a shot. And that goes off the glove and it stays out.
Miller's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is.
Oh, what a save! I can't believe he kept it out.
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position while this is
off
not
the post.
So frustrating when you don't get the bounces. You just miss as that one goes off the pipe. You got to wonder if you get the opening goal. The momentum's all in your favor.
Takes the puck at the point. Moves it to Ovechkin. Here's a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Montembeault. Moves it over to Rempe. And he sidesteps the check there. And that goes off the iron and stays out. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit.
Power forwards can be so difficult to contain. Why? Because you can hear them coming, James. They have the ability to deliver bone-crushing hits.
Cutting to the slot. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he could extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Well, as play continues, Can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
The Knights will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening. Lachance has won the draw inside his own end. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2.
Looking for the latest news, scores, and statistics? Check Store.
Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. Vegas goes right back to work on the power play here as they win the opening faceoff. The Golden Knights take it along the wall. Oh, what a paddle save on the play!
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
He brings it off the post! Shuts him down. Looking to set up offensively. Here's a chance. Makes the save with the glove. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Sikora's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Pass back to the point. Oh, and he grabs the loose puck, and he's in all alone. Scores! What a finish!
Two parts to this. I mean, he's on a breakaway, so he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He was very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender. What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
The Golden Knights, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of one-way left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
Leslie's got it on the offensive end. Makes the save. Miller's got the puck and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, but he makes a key save right there. Really important that he keeps his head in focus in the game.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Taken by Radish. Vegas has the puck. Dishes it to McKinnon. Vegas plays the puck from the corner. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Borgen. Vegas gains a hold of it. Moves the puck up to McKinnon. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Takes a shot. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Golden Knights take possession off the faceoff. The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. Picked up along the boards by Jiricek. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Toropchenko's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. And he passes it up ahead to Alexiak. Vegas has it against the half wall. Oh, what a blocker stop by Montembeault. He looks deep to Winterton. Shot! Answers it with an even better save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Fantilli's won the draw and they're on the attack. Oh, and he stops that one. McInnes has it in the defensive end. Quick feed down low. The Knights played along the wing. Takes that pass back at the point. And that slides right out to center ice. Avoids the poke check. Leach has got it in the offensive zone. Hammers the shot. And that's blocked in traffic.
Fantilli's fighting through an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
And a quick save on that one.
Montembeault's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
And that's poked away by Ekman Larsson. Levels him with the hit. Vegas has it in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Taken along the wall by Blumel. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here he is on the backhand. Denies him in close.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Puck picked up by Radish. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Borgen's got it into offensive territory. Here's a centering pass. And that goes off a stick and off target. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Gets in front of it. Quick pass across to McKinnon. And that's a smart heads-up play by Sikora. Puts it on net. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Moves it quickly over to Crevier. Shot! Gets a glove on it to make the save. Shakes off the coverage. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments.
Vintage jerseys are now available at kiosks throughout the arena and at our main store. Pick yours up before their history again.
Fantilli's going to be out for the remainder of the game here, James, and that's tough news to hear. I mean, earlier in this game, he was injured, but the likelihood of him returning is nil now.
And he's such a critical piece, both within the room and on the ice. Hopefully he'll be okay, and this is just short term. Grabbed along the boards by Crevier. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Miller's having a really efficient game right now, James. I mean, he's had to make many big saves throughout the game, and the timeliness of them can really give momentum to your team, and he has. I mean, just look at the ones that he has made. It's not necessarily quantity, but it's all about quality. He's been excellent.
Lots of time left in this period. Vegas has the 1-0 lead. The Knights win the draw on their own end.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
Tries to feed it over to Seneca. And that's a great heads-up play by Leslie. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And he puts that one aside with ease. He's got a little jump. He's in all alone. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. The Golden Knights win it in the defensive zone. Moves the puck to Sanderson. From the open ice, they gain the line. Shot! Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
The Knights recognize that they have the lead, but also you don't get tons of great looks in a game, and this one is a missed opportunity as the puck goes off the frame and out. Tippett's not happy with that last sequence, knows he has a huge opportunity and just misses the mark and rings it off the post.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, Vegas leads it 1-0. McDavid's won the draw at center. And he takes the dish. Feed to the middle! And that's stopped! McKinnon's going to play it from the back of the cage. Moves the puck along the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Sanderson. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Radish has been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. The Lightning have been called for tripping on the play.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
Power play unit going back to work.
They've already scored on the power play tonight, James, and if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. The coach has got them all ready to go, fired up. They've worked endlessly on this setup, and man, is it working tonight.
Clavier stick handling in his own zone. The Golden Knights carried along the wall. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Stepping out of the crease now to play the puck. Here's a short pass to Hurdle. Vegas plays it along the wing. Oh, what a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
Picked up along the wall by Jiricek. Cuts to the front. The Knights take possession in the defensive end. Takes it across the blue line. The Knights' man advantage is over.
Well, trailing in this game, James, this was a huge kill. They couldn't lose touch of the game, and they did an awesome job of killing that off.
Look at this. How did he stop that one?
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Past the halfway mark of this period, 1-0 the score. The Knights win the draw. Looking for space inside the D zone. The Golden Knights take it across the line. Sends it out in front, and that goes off someone in front. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Stoppage in play, offside the call.
Montembeau's dialed in tonight here, James. He's a lifeline for his team right now. I mean, he's shimmying and shaking at his crease. I mean, the desperation saves he's had to make to keep the puck out of the net. He's going to need a rest here. I mean, look at him breathing heavy. He's found a way to keep it out. Now his team has to find a way to put it in.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Matthews wins the draw inside the neutral zone. Vegas plays the puck along the boards. Here's a chance. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
The Knights know that their goaltender is sitting on a shutout right now. They've done everything they can to push the play to the outside and give an opportunity to the tender to get that big fat zero. The scoreboard's going to show it at the end of the game.
The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. What a steal in his own end. Scooped up along the wall by Mellenby. Puck grab by Sanderson. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Vegas will play the puck from the corner. Quick feed to Kane. Tees him up! And that banks off a stick. And he elects to play the puck. Nice zone entry from the middle. Shot! And he makes the save. Under a minute to play in this dandy. McKinnon setting up against the wall. The Lightning have taken possession in their own end. Here's the breakaway. Crowd on their feet. Miller's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. A critical draw here. The Golden Knights come up with a defensive zone draw. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Here's a chance. To his teammate. Great save. What a great play.
Well, as a shooter, you want to get the goaltender moving laterally, so that is executed check. Unfortunately, the goaltender anticipated that and moved across, pushed across to be able to make the save. That's just a fantastic one.
Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. The Lightning have put themselves...